playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here. And let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. He hauls it in to the 25, still running. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Smith. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Second down and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Ball handed off. Touchdown, Buckeyes! As they fight back here in this playoff game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff. No chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. The sure hands. It's Durham. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Bringing it out. It's Graham. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kurt, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. A quick throw to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. Sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. Going to run it. It's Jackson. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
The shotgun running play call. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Third down coming up after that running play. Try and muscle for the first down. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down in this third and short, see what you can do from here.
Powerful running here. And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This college football playoff game is all tied up. The curtain's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Drive now, the 25. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab, it's Watkins. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
one play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. On the ground, it's Durham. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Ball handed to the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Puts into space at the 50. He's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Can he make it to the marker? Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The attempt from 47 yards. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? To throw, it's Nussmeier. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Jackson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. First down here for this offense. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. All the way to the end zone, they couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitching catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The offense going with the hurry up. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hilton. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With the catch, it's Watkins. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows some accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it from the gun. Inside the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And they bring him down for a loss. After the big game, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. There's no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Got pass in the field goal attempt. The offense on the field goal for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Fourth down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Well, they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, LSU. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on them. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Second down coming up.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Makes the catch. It's Graham. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Third down upcoming after that completion. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's how you finish a play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Durham. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up a second down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
LSU getting set with a first and 10 coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Looks left and finds his target there. Looks like LSU has the first down. First down and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. Has the first down. Is still going. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle, it's Watkins. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. Touchdown, LSU. They connect for 6. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now it is not working.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to third and long.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First down, looking to throw the ball. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense been back. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Makes a quick catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Ohio State has the lead here after one. And as we've reached the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Close to the tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He takes it at the 40. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Handoff from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's a handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Pressure is coming. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
BLITZ up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain, short of the 1st down there.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
That's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here we go. A crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Quarterbackers throw this out of the RPO. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And that Mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. It's Nussmeier. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Can he get there on the ground? That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Working clock with the ground game. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down and long. This defense crowding the line here. Got to get that football back. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Nice grab. It's Tate. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial